Okay, let's continue on with Kate's blog. Hi Kate, looks like you're still getting everything set up here. One thing I noticed is your blog title here, ETAP640 Blog. That's not desirable because we would like to personalize the blog to you, and the ETAP640 in the title can get confusing because that's the name of Professor Pickett's blog. So if you could change that to something that's more personal to you, that would be great. And also customize the subtitle here. Also, you want to think about opening up the blog for the possibility of use after the semester ends. So having ETAP640 kind of limits it to this class. You need to go through and remove a lot of the defaults here. So, for example, this welcome over here can be removed. This hello world post over here and the associated comment to that. The sample page should be removed or changed to an about page, which can also help you personalize the blog. You can write a description about yourself, your interests, your experience, and put a photo of yourself in there. Let's see. It doesn't look like you set up your categories yet. Oh, well, I see this one is uncategorized, but you have module 1 over here. So, okay, so this one is associated to module 1. This one was never associated and is uncategorized. So you can remove this uncategorized category and remember to associate this post to module 1. I don't see your blog role here, so you need to set up the blog role with the links to all of your classmates in it. I don't see that you self-assessed your posts, so remember to review the rubric and self-assess each post that you complete. Also, keep the due dates in mind. You should have 2 blog posts for each module. It does look as though you're managing the comments, so that's good. But keep working on getting this blog set up and ready for use in the class. You still have a lot of the default information to take out. All right, let's move on to Linda's. Linda, I really enjoy reading your blog. You have an awesome voice and some very interesting ideas on here. So that's great. I love your title and the post titles that you're using. You might want to think about taking out the ETAP640 for your subtitle if you're going to be using this blog beyond the course, although you mentioned that you have a different blog that you regularly write on, so maybe that won't be the case. Remember, you can add any additional resources, images, videos on your posts as well, and that can also add to what you're saying. I don't see an about page here, so you can work on adding that so the readers have a good idea of who you are, what experience you have, and what you're bringing to your writing. Let's see. I see the self-assessment, so that's great. You're also using tags, which I love. Remember to set up the categories and categorize each post that you write so that your post can be easily found. It looks like you're managing the comments well, and so everything looks pretty good. Good job so far. Okay. Let's move on to Mike's. Mike, I love the blog theme that you chose. It's very green and summery. I'm glad that you customized the blog title to your name, but you might want to add a subtitle to just give a little bit more information about this blog. It looks like that you have removed most of the default information here, but I'm not seeing a blog roll set up. So what you need to do is remove these default links from the blog roll and add links to your classmates' blogs. I'm also not seeing an about page, so if you can add that in there with a picture and a description of yourself, that would be great. Okay, it looks like your blog post here is uncategorized, so you still need to set up the categories for each module and then associate the posts. You can hide this uncategorized category. Again, think about using pictures, links, resources, videos to add to your thoughts here in your posts. I don't see a self-assessment, so you need to remember to add that to each post. And I'm only seeing one post, so remember there's 2 posts per module that are due. And you have some comments here, so the comments look like they're set up well and functioning. So good start, Mike. Keep working. And next we'll move on to Rhonda. Okay, Rhonda. Nice blog design. I love your title and your post titles, but you need to personalize the subtitle here. I didn't see many additional references to support your ideas and thoughts. You can also use pictures and videos in your posts here as well. Remember to use the guiding blog assignment questions to write your posts. Okay, some of this default information can be taken out. The uncategorized should be hidden or removed, and then categories by module should be added here. The sample page should be changed to an about page so you can give more information about who you are. Let's take a look. Looks like you have your comments set up well. And I'm not seeing a blog roll, so you need to add the blog roll with links to all of your classmates. Let's take a look at this post. Again, the category should be set up and each post should be associated with a category. I'm not seeing the self-assessment, so you need to add that. You have it here, but not on this post down below. Remember, you need to have 2 blog posts per module, and each post should be completed by the end of the week, so keep the due dates in mind. And check any notes or highlights that are left for you in Diigo. Remember to share your resources in Diigo as well. It's a good start. Keep on working. And next is Samantha. I love the blog theme, Samantha, and your title here looks good. You need to remove any of the default information. So perhaps you've already done that. You might want to think about taking out this meta block here over on the side. You have a good start on the personalization, but maybe you want to add a photo. You have an about page here, so that looks good. You have your blog roll started, but it looks like you may be missing some people, so update that as necessary. Let's go back to your home page. I like your use of resources and links and images here. Nice self-assessments. Looks like you're using tags. If you're going to continue to use tags, you might want to think about adding a tag cloud on the side that allows you and your readers to select posts associated with a certain topic. Make sure you're checking your comments regularly if you have the blog set up to moderate them, or otherwise let the comments be released as needed. Overall, this looks like a good start. And let's move on to Sherri. Okay, Sherri, looks like a nice blog so far. I love your subtitle here and your post titles as well. They're very creative. Again, remember to remove any of the default information over on the side. Remove this default post down here in the comments. Remove or hide the uncategories and set up your categories so that each post is associated with the specific module it's written for. I'd like to see an about page that talks about why we want to read your blog and what perspective you're bringing to your writing. Picture would be nice in the about page as well. Let's check your blog roll. I don't see a blog roll set up here, so you need to work on that. That allows us to navigate to each other's blogs more easily. You need to set up your categories. I'm also not seeing self-assessments. Oh, here's one, but you forgot to put it in up here, so remember to self-assess each post that you write. Also, something I noticed up here is you're referencing the videos here and here, but I'd like to see you analyze and reference the module materials more specifically. So, for example, what specifically has changed your perceptions? How did it change your thinking? Then explain how those changes of thinking will affect your practice. Hopefully that will make sense. I think using the additional resources to support your ideas and thoughts may also help you add to your blogging, and make sure anything that you use is bookmarked and shared through Diigo. Looks like your comments are working well. Remember to check any highlights or notes that the professor or your classmates may leave for you in Diigo. But overall, this looks like a good start.